I'm Mo Collins.
I'm Alex Scooby, and this is the Baboo News. Today is... What's the date today?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Today's the 29th.
Okay, it's the 29th.
Today is October 29th, 2012. I'd like to give an immediate shout out to my family and friends on the East Coast. Some of my family is in Delaware. Some of my family is in New Jersey. And seems like that storm's coming in.
Seems like it.
I mean, yeah, it's going to hit. No, but I mean, it seems like it's going to get worse.
Yeah, so batten down the hatches.
I mean, right now it's what, like 1 or 2 here? Mm-hmm. Something like that. And it says in the next 2 hours that Atlantic City's going to get nailed.
They're being nailed right now, but not as bad as it's going to be. So,
yeah.
Thinking about you guys.
Yeah, definitely thinking about you guys. Stay safe. We're keeping an eye on it on CNN. We got a phone call coming in.
It's blocked.
It's a blocked number. We're not going to answer that.
I don't answer blocked calls.
I don't answer them either. Anything that's blocked or private, I don't answer it.
No.
Okay. So let's talk about, okay, so you guys out there, you guys are going to get beat up, right? A little bit.
Everybody's getting, it's weird everything right now. It's like I woke up to an earthquake yesterday. There's earthquakes up, Canada. Mm-hmm. It's like everything's going a little wonky.
Well, we had the tsunami warnings out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Hurricane Sandy Beaches coming in on the East Coast. We got
strange. What is that?
We had earthquakes here the other day.
Is it just weather, or have we upset the God cell?
We might have upset the God particle, people.
The God particle. We've upset. There's too much negativity, and it's
so much.
But this is all.
But this is leading up to the Mayan calendar.
Now, and the election.
And the election. I think
very much the same thing.
Maybe this
election,
is either
Mayan calendar.
This could either be Obama or Romney's ploy to push the election. Maybe they created the Hurricane Sandy.
The winds of change.
It is the winds of change. Something is going to change.
Everything's weird. It's like the animals have been acting very strange.
Very strange. Our dog, Hobart, is like now just like sits on the side of the bed or follows me into the kitchen or outside by, in the backyard and just stares at me. And I'm like, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, and it's like things that we sort of talk about, almost joke about, are coming true. Last night we're watching the news. We're watching, before we go to bed, it's like 11:30. Mm-hmm. There's a chase in Los Angeles, so typical, but we noticed that it's really close to the house, and we're joking that like we're watching it and all of a sudden we would see our house on the television. It's very strange. Anyway, they caught the guy, guns ablazing, not ablazing, but all the cop cars out, pull the guy over, literally like half a mile from here?
About a half mile from where we live, yeah. Well, it's the 170.
Yeah.
That artery that they...
Yeah. Then I wake up, I see Cullen in the morning, and he says to me, because we watched Paranormal Activity 3 last night, and we were all a little freaked out anyway. Freaked out! But he says to me, it was rough sleeping. He said, and last night, he said, I looked out my window, and there's 8 cops, have 4 guys pulled over in a car, guns drawn, right outside our house. Like, it was like, we just had said.
I know.
This was like a half an hour later. We had just said, oh, wouldn't that be weird if all of a sudden it was... But it did happen a half an hour later.
Yeah, and
that's very strange. And we didn't hear it.
No, well, I slept... I sleep pretty heavy.
Sleeping through everything except for the quiet. When it's quiet, like last night, I kept waking up because the quiet...
Well, when it's too quiet, it's kind of eerie, too. So it's like, I don't know... Look, things seem real strange.
They do,
lately. It's just kind of weird, like... From everything, from all these earth changes and the hurricanes, all this stuff, the earthquakes, and then you got business is weird, and for everybody, the economy sucks. It's horrible. It's in the shitter.
I think we've shaken up the God particle. I think all the negativity is swirling, and it doesn't know what to do with itself, so it explodes and implodes in the human brain. That's what
my brain is imploded.
I'm done.
Yeah, no, I feel done too. No, I do too. I feel done too. I'm
so tired.
It's like...
so tired and ready for bed.
Just fucking tired. Yeah, just tired and ready for bed.
Do the exercise and every day, it doesn't matter.
I got pissed off today because I had an audition right down in Hollyweird, and I go down there and it was like, I want to just park next to this building, and it's all cornered off. All the streets are cornered off for some film that's just going to wind up on Netflix. People, don't treat it like it's some big giant thing. You know what I mean? It's going to be in Redbox. You know, movies don't go to the theaters anymore unless they're animated or like. I don't even think anybody's. I don't care who you are as an actor. You got to be. It's got to be animated or it's got to be backed by like Disney, even if it's not animated. But anyway, so I go down there. I have to park 3 blocks away to walk all this way through movie trucks and trailers and craft service. Watch the stars come out of their
counting their money.
Vans, and I'm just trying to get to a voiceover audition. It was really annoying, you know.
Hey, but you had the opportunity. Glass
half
full.
Ass half full.
Ass half full.
That's her thing.
It is. I got not much of an ass, and depending on the day, it's ass half full or ass half empty. So you know.
So you guys on the East Coast, man, really, I'm pulling for you. I'm watching it on CNN. Behind you is a TV. I'm watching it. We're keeping. I'm going to keep it at around 6 o'clock our time.
We're all right.
Yeah, we really do.
Have fun with it if you can, but be smart.
I'm jealous. I wish I was out there. I love these storms, and especially this one because it's so seems so.
This is where I go. Would you please be careful what you're saying, because this is exactly the kind of thing we say this stuff, and then it starts to happen, and yet. We say things like, "Ooh, I'm going to get a film or I'm going to get a series," and that doesn't happen.
Yeah, well, that's
this
weird.
Negative stuff swirls back and goes right.
Well,
into
I'm not saying it's
well,
I'm not saying it's negative. I actually just love my mother, God rest her soul. She loved these storms too, and I think she got me hooked on them. Where you're like, "Ooh, it's coming," you know.
It's great, but
you don't want anything devastating.
No,
but I mean, just the excitement.
Everything is already on edge, so let's not hope for those things.
Oh, I don't hope for it, and I hope everyone out there is A-okay, and you know, text me, call me, family members, friends, let me know you're all right. And if I don't get a text from you or a phone call, I'll assume that the worst has happened. And
that's good. There's that, you know, you gotta help the God. Help the God. Be nice to the God particle. Go.
I'm gonna turn this camera off and I'm gonna stroke my God particle.
Okay, Tate. Hey, no.
Who the hell's Tate?
No, hey. That was just a hey.
We're out of here. Be safe.
Hurt you.
She just squeezed my face. Am I bleeding?
Inside.
Peace out.